with tasseled hair and pajamas and a beautiful Easter sunrise behind me. This is your beloved blogger saying he is risen indeed. And I say, arise and shine. Well, you got your own personal Easter sunrise service going on here. And my Easter week has been filled, with a few funerals leading up to Easter. Now, some of you might think that's a bummer, but not for these two men. I know they're with the Lord. The first one was a gentleman I've known for over 30 years, but I found out at his memorial service that he was a Renaissance man, and each person who testified at the service said, he did this for me, he did that for me. Never bragging, always serving. Each of these people testified of a particular talent, and each one was so varied, I never knew it. The second man was a gentleman who sat right behind me at church, and I couldn't believe the things I found out at his memorial service. I talked to him several times, but I had no idea that he was a four-letter man in high school, a very famous regional athlete. He was their star quarterback. He was a 4-year basketball player starting in the freshman year and a flamethrower pitcher. I decided right there at that funeral service that I was going to get to know people better. And so I sat down with people at the memorial luncheon with 5 people that I never really talked to in depth. I won't say that I interviewed them, but it was a start. And today's portal to heaven, that made me think of Jesus. I want to get to know Jesus better. I want to sit next to him and I want to ask him about himself. And it's funny, the more you get to know Jesus and your fellow man, the better you get to know yourself. And today's scripture is a famous scripture. Look at that Easter sunrise service behind us there, right? I want to know Christ, yes, and the power of his resurrection and participation in his suffering, becoming like him in his death, and so somehow attaining to the resurrection from the dead. What a great scripture. Well, you've got your own personal Easter sunrise service with tasseled hair and pajamas and an incredible Resurrection Sunday sunrise. This is your beloved blogger saying he is risen indeed, and arise and shine.